going to start with cobbler's pose. Just leaning forward, and as much as possible, trying to lean forward with a flat back. So try to keep your back nice and straight. So using the hands to lift the chest and leaning forward with a flat back. Now, more importantly, see if you can let go of the hands so that you're not using the hands to pull, so you're not going into a passive range of flexibility, but you're using an active range of flexibility to go forwards. Now, if you find that your spine naturally curls, best thing to do is to grab a block, sit up on the edge of it, and you might find that when you come here, if you come to the very edge of the block, the pelvis will tilt, which will enable you to lift your spine a little bit more. And from here, you lean forwards. We all know frog pose. Maybe you've done frog pose where you open up the knees and come out. And this time we're going to take a half frog. So extend the leg out to one side for your straddle, and then come over and back. Over to open and back. And you want to keep your hip in line with your knee so that the hip doesn't go back or forwards. So if you're viewing from the side, we're not going to come forwards or back. We're going to keep the hip in line with the knee. So take 5 on each side. Bring your knee up and then extend out to the side. And bring the knee back and in. Notice if your hip is rocking over to one side. So maybe you're rocking over as you take the knee out. Clever way to make sure that doesn't happen is to bring the block right next to your knee so that if you lean over, the block is going to fall. So you want to keep the block steady and take out and open and back. And in, and out, and open, and back, and in. And we take that 5 times. Good. Building some strength in the abductors. The abductors are the muscles of the outer thighs. We're going to slide the feet open and closed in your straddle. So taking them wide open and then closed. And the abductors, I remember the name because I think of the legs being abducted, so taken away. The adductors are in the middle, they add the legs together to close. Do this 5 to 10 times. And then we're going to take our blocks, placing them to the outside of our feet. And we can start nice and low, or even lower. And keeping the back nice and straight. In fact, it's a really good idea to lean against a wall. Trying to lift up. And then bringing the feet in. And then you can change the height of your blocks. Coming into straddle, and to come and find some strength, lifting the arms up. Keep the arms beside your ears. It can be helpful to hold a block, and leaning forwards and come back. And again, leaning forwards and come back. Take this 5 times, and on the 5th time, we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way back up.